spiritual Barbie here. Welcome back to your weekly reading. So I took a break for a week and I'm back this week, right? I'm pretty sure I am. And I'm beginning with Cancer. So lucky you, Cancer. You are the first sign for this week, and this is for the week of June 1st. Whoa. June 1st, 2020. What a lucky way to begin a week, on the 1st of the month. Okay, so, and we're gonna focus on love as the new use, right? Love. So I'm gonna start with the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. I feel as though these love energies, right, our love lives are really triggering us and teaching us. Love is supposed to teach us. We're supposed to grow. Okay, so let's start off our reading with an oracle message from our higher selves, from our spirit guides, from our ancestors, those that love us from beyond, right? Underlying, we have the beauty way. So this talks about learning, understanding, growing through a beautiful, peaceful path, okay? A lot of you Cancers are now exploring and exploding, like growing through a very beautiful means, through a peaceful means. Like, instead of going through things that are harsh to learn, we are now going through things that are, I'm hearing, easy to learn, things that are loving. We're learning in a loving way, or we're learning through love. So a lot of you guys are learning a lot about yourselves and a lot about love and a lot about life through your person, or through how your love life is going. Your love life is teaching you a lot about yourself, okay? So be patient with it, because you're being patient with yourself, right? So what do we have here? We have the Luminous Warrior, and the Luminous Warrior is reversed. So that has to do with dulling your sparkle for things that are outside of you. You must take your enemies as your friends. You must you must not let others bait you into a fight, Cancer. Don't let people bait you into becoming someone or something that you're not, okay? You are on the path of learning and growing and understanding on a higher level, and so you don't need to fight. You know, if your partner is in an argumentative mood, or they're being kind of difficult, they're not seeing your side, don't let that bait you into changing and becoming someone that you're not. You are a luminous warrior, okay? Are you being tempted by emotions to follow your lower instincts? Are you being invited to enter into a quarrel with someone else? Put your sword away. This is not the time for battle. Your enemy is not who you think it is. Do not act from a place of anger that will damage your relationship and hurt the ones you care for. Find the truth hiding in your heart that will affirm your instinct for peace rather than for war. So choose peace, not war. And that's not saying that if someone is wrong, or you need to be wrong even though you're right, but it's just saying there's many different ways to handle things, and one of the ways to not handle things, especially for you right now, is through fighting, okay? So that's the message for you. What do your spirit guides, what do your spirit team, what does the universe, right, but your spirit guides, what do they want you to know for your love life this week? What do they want you to understand about your love life, or about your partner, about whoever this week, okay? So we have stress reduction. You're not taking it easy, take it easy, okay? You need time to rest, Cancer. You need time to rest from love. You need time to rest from your relationship. If you just broke up with someone, or you just got out of a relationship, you need time to heal from that as well. You gotta take time for yourself. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. So social media, some of you guys, maybe you can benefit from detoxing from social media a little bit, okay? From not being on your phone all the time. You're not being on Instagram all the time, or Facebook, or even YouTube all the time. I mean, watch me and then go, you know what I'm trying to say? Watch me and then, get on out of here. Get out of here, Go do something outside. Go do something fun. It's really damaging for you to continue to stress over something that is kind of out of your hands, and it's not for you to worry about. It's not your problem that you need to take on, Cancer, okay? Especially if this has to do with like your partner, right? If your partner is just, you know, they're not moving the way you want them to move, or they're not seeing certain things about the connection, then that's them not seeing certain things about the connection. It's not your job to make them see. If you're single and you're looking for love and you're wondering, okay, like you're dating around and you're kind of like, okay, what the hell? Just de-stress yourself. It's not your fault that someone's a dick or someone's like not seeing you for who you are. At the end of the day, you know, the person you'll end up with is with somebody that is a soulmate, you know, somebody that's a soul companion. I'm hearing for a lot of you Cancers, there's a mother figure that may have passed on, that may also be in the living for some of you guys, that is guiding you to the one, right? That's guiding you to the one that you love, to your true love, to someone who is honest, kind, truthful. They will do the right thing by you. So, you know, if you're dealing with situations and people that are stressing you out, then, you know, let the universe handle it. You don't have to do anything to change it. Just let the universe, let your spirit guides handle it. And it will work out just fine. Because at the end of the day, your story ends well, Cancer. Your story ends well. And if you're with somebody and there's a lot of love in this connection, but sometimes we're not seeing eye to eye or whatever, then Cancer, you know, just know that positive change is coming in this connection. Because some of you guys, you're not stressed out by your partner. You're stressed out by the way things are going. You're stressed out. Some of you guys, I'm hearing, by not being able to see your partner. It's stressing you out to not be able to see them, you know. But I'm hearing also your partner thinks that you're stressed, like you're stressed out by them, you know. So it's kind of like, I think not being able to see someone or be with someone is causing issues in the relationship, and it's very frustrating. I understand that. But it's not your fault. Okay? So you don't need to carry the burden of that. It's not your fault. It's out of your control. Okay. So, those are really beautiful angel messages and spirit guide messages. So let's have a look at your love life this week. What's going on with this person? We have the Emperor, Cancer. So I feel like, you know, this person is really sitting in their role. Like, they're really doing the right thing by you. I feel like this person is doing the right thing by you because I feel like they're mainly focused on letting go of the past. They're focused on letting go of things that, you know, are not serving them, right? And what this is actually doing is it's making the relationship come out of a stale place, you know? Like, you're both seeing this connection as half full as opposed to half empty. But it's because, you know, your person, they're letting go of the past. I'm gonna move this card over. I think I kind of want to keep it here. I kind of want to. So this person's letting go of the past, Cancer, okay? They're standing in a role, or they're letting go of maybe a past relationship with someone who maybe they didn't fill the role. I'm also hearing, whether this is a man or a woman, you guys, this person is taking back their power and they're sitting in their authority, okay? But it has to do with some energy in the past, okay, that they need to let go of, but also that was traumatizing, okay? So I want to have a look at you this week, Cancer, right? 7 of Pentacles. There is a need to wait, but I do feel like some of you Cancers are going to start to feel a little impatient or feel like you want to give up. You don't actually want to give up, Cancer. You just are getting frustrated with how long something is taking. That's all. You're getting frustrated with timing. You don't actually want to leave them, okay? And the Tower, this is a realization that I think is coming through because a realization that was always supposed to come through and was actually a part of the delay. So the universe or your spirit guides were delaying something from happening because a realization was supposed to always occur that is finally occurring this week, and you're realizing why this said thing had to happen, right? Why? Okay. So you're realizing why this said thing had to happen this week, okay? Okay. So, this person this week, they're there. They're here. Okay? They're not going anywhere, but they're especially here. I think you guys are both doing this. Where it's like you're either you or them are not fully investing, or, you know, you or them are wanting to give up. It's like one person's not fully investing and it's triggering the other person to want to give up, right? and this is really frustrating. I can see why you're a little frustrated, Cancer. This is really frustrating. I'm gonna change my vocabulary. I was gonna say this is silly, but it's not silly. Okay, it's I can understand that. Okay, I want to have a look at this Emperor energy. Oh my God, I hate when the cards fall that way. Okay. So this is definitely a man, right? A man that is gaining a greater understanding about himself. Your person, your partner, they're learning about themselves, and they're understanding themselves a lot more deeply and a lot differently than they did before. They're having a deeper understanding about who they are and what their role is and what they need to understand, okay? And I'm feeling like if you're a Cancer and you're a man, and this is a woman that you're asking about, this woman is understanding her role in whatever it is that happened. They're understanding how maybe they may have painted the image of another man who was toxic onto you, and they kind of, it's almost like paying for someone else's paying for someone else's wrongdoings. It keeps showing me the Five of Swords. So, some of you Cancer male or even females who are dealing with a woman, right? This woman had really horrible experiences with men, or just one particular man in her life that was just not healthy. Maybe it was some control, manipulation, stuff like that. Control, sexual control or coercion, or threatening this person. This person did not have an easy time, right? And she had a tendency to paste her her insecurities, or not insecurities, just her past experiences onto you, Cancer. And I feel like if this is a man, which most of you guys you're watching for a guy, right? Then this person here, they are exploring, they're understanding where they fell, not short, but where they weren't perfect. And it's interesting because what's showing up here is the Emperor, right? So I feel like this may cause this person, for some of you guys, to show up more. They may start to show themselves. Yeah, Four of Cups reversed. So they're going to start to show up more, is what I'm getting, and sit in a place where they're just showing up. Like, I don't know how to describe it. They're really just showing up. They're just recognizing their faults, and they're accepting the opportunity that's in front of them. I feel like for some of you guys, this person for the longest time has not been content with the way things were going. Something about this connection has been very unhappy for them. Like, they've been very unhappy with it. And I'm hearing for some of you guys, they were blaming you for it. But now they're realizing where the opportunity was for some of them, right? And for those of them that were blaming you, there's like this projection game going on with you, Cancer. But then again, this is a spiritual sort of connection. And I'm not saying you need to take abuse and disrespect because you're in a spiritual connection. Absolutely not. But sometimes these things will go on because we're mirroring each other, okay? So this person, they're seeing an opportunity now, possibly to heal, to rebuild something, to create something. And I get that this is very frustrating for you because I see this energy of wanting to walk away, like this energy of constantly like 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. And I can understand why that is going on. And I think this person may even start to understand why maybe if you broke up with them before, you were kind of in and out with them or up and down with them, and they didn't get it before, they're going to start to understand why you were that way. Because, I mean, this person was they were not filling a role. And with the Five of Cups energy, it's almost like you need to kind of have the strength to not look at them and judge them for that anymore, because it's just going to be overwhelming. And at the end of the day, they're showing up more now, right? So let's just let go of the past. But I can understand why it was super frustrating. So with the Six of Cups energy, I think that I think this person, now for some of you guys, this person may just still be in their head about this, but just know that they're on their way to discovering, right? Because I feel like some of you guys have a blockhead, a really stubborn fucking person in your life, very stubborn. But they're on their way to understanding how they were not giving to this connection. I feel like some of you Cancers are dealing with somebody who they just, for the life of them, they just don't understand how they're not filling the role, how they're not being the emperor, how could you, because I feel like for some of you guys, you're kind of like, well, you don't really do this, or sometimes you kind of second guess them, or you kind of mistrust them, or you wonder their true intentions. And sorry you guys, I live by a highway, and I think this person, for the longest time, they never understood why you would second guess them and why you would mistrust everything that they would do. They never understood that. They could never see that. And I think now they're understanding, because they're taking off the rose-colored lens, and they're seeing this relationship, especially the past of this relationship, in a way that is that they never looked at it before, and it's making them realize where they went wrong with you, like where they abandoned you for some of you guys, And some of you guys, this is an ex who's seeing it this way, okay? And they did that because they were holding on to the past way of being. And this is, they're releasing this now because that cycle is over. I almost don't want to waste the world on this energy here, because I don't know, I feel like this person, I understand what you're going through, Cancer, because I don't know if I would like this either. Like, if somebody treated me this way, I wouldn't like it either, honestly. If that's any consolation, it's understandable, your feelings, and it's understandable why you may have done things that you did, or why you have taken actions that you've taken, okay? But it's important, don't fight, don't fight with this person just because you're not a fighter, Cancer, you're a lover, all right? So the Five of Cups, reverse, in the center, and that's the energy between the two of you guys. So you both are, what this is doing in the connection is it's bringing you guys out of a time of serious emotional lack and deprivation. I feel like this person had trouble opening up emotionally. And also, like, they just never took action, This person, I don't want to say they're an idiot. They're showing me strength with the lion. Like, don't call them that. But this person is like, oh my God, like, it doesn't have to be so hard, but this person makes their life so much harder than it needs to be. The Five of Swords, they really do. I feel you, Cancer. I really do feel you. But I don't know why this is coming up this week. Like, why is this energy? Because I see you guys moving from a time of focusing on how this person did you wrong, right? And why is this happening this week? Because I think that there is an overall level of forgiveness. The King of Cups energy is an extremely forgiving energy. But also with the King of Swords, there's action being taken, right? With Seven of Pentacles, there is action being taken. And they're also saying, just wait and see for the action that is being taken. But there is action that's being taken. Seven of Pentacles showing up for a third time in this reading. So something either that you planted a seed from, you're going to see the results of it. Or what could this be? I think it is some sort of healing, or also patience. Okay. Five of Cups. So we're analyzing as well. I think in this connection, both of you guys, or just one of you guys, are analyzing something. But I understand your frustration, because I would be extremely frustrated with this too. I would be extremely frustrated with this. If somebody just constantly just did not understand, and just would not, just could not fathom where they went wrong. And it's so frustrating, because I see some of you Cancers feeling so powerless, because this is somebody that you do love, And it's almost like you feel like a fool for being in love with someone. It's almost like you feel like you're being punished for loving someone. And that's not fair. That's not fucking fair at all. I'm sorry. That's not fair one bit. I don't know which Cancer that this is, but I understand where you're coming from, and it's really unfair. It's really unfair. But don't worry, you know, you will have a lot of trials and tribulations in life, and then eventually everything that you want will just come to you, you know? But I just feel like this fucking person, I don't know why they're showing up as the Emperor right now, when the energy between the two of you guys right now is about taking action. Yes, it's about letting go of the past and coming out of a time of, you know, being focused on what is not, as opposed to what is. But there's also this underlying energy of the King of Swords where someone's not taking any more crap. Okay, and I don't know if it's you or them. I don't understand why it would. I think it's you, Cancer. The Chariot energy, thank God. It's you not taking any more crap in this connection, right? And also just being focused on your long-term goals. Like, what do you want long-term? And so you're not putting up with anything that doesn't fit your 11th house energy, that doesn't fit your long-standing goal. I mean, for some reason, the 10 of Pentacles reminds me of the 11th house, even though it's the 10 of Pentacles, because it just reminds me of like your long-term future goals. What do you want in the future? And if this situation is not aligned with your future goals, then you're just going to keep it moving from this person. Especially if I see that some of you guys, whoever it is that you're connecting with, they're very, 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 very stubborn, and they don't want to see the other way. They don't want to see another way, and it's not your job to make somebody change their point of view and their perspective. So now I can fully understand why the 7 of Pentacles is your energy now, right? Because I feel like you're analyzing something. You are considering something. I see you now. You're considering whether this relationship is worth it or not. But you're considering it from a place of you're absolutely fed up. You're absolutely fed up, Cancer. You are absolutely over this. Like, you are in a place where you're kind of like, you know what? Like, there's so much more to life than just being unhappy. Really, like, there's so much more to life. And it's like, if one person is going to be the source of my unhappiness, that's such a prison that I don't need to be in. Like, I feel like you're graduating and you're coming up to another level in your life where you're kind of looking down at the situation, not looking down on them, but looking down at the situation, and you're like, you know what? If it's not going to serve me, then why am I even wasting my time, like, getting wrinkles, getting old, stressing out? Like, I'm not going to do that. Sometimes when you get in a bad relationship, you'll see you'll look worse, you know, like your body, you'll start to age faster. You know, it's not worth being in a bad relationship, especially with somebody who's determined to be a blockhead. Now, for some of you guys, this person, they could turn around and change. I mean, we are seeing the Emperor here, so this person could turn around and fucking realize that you're the Empress, right? For a lot of you guys, this could be the case. But I honestly feel like that's like after you just get up and like are done with them. Like, I feel a lot of you guys being over the situation, like just over this person. It's so funny. It's like once you are open-hearted and you show love to someone, that's when they like want to just act like an idiot, you know? And then when you get up and you start acting like a bitch, then they want to be, you know, and people like that, it's not your fault. Some people are just, they think that that's how they deserve to learn things. They think that they deserve things the hard way, you know, and so they put you through a hard time because they think that, this is so deep, they think that that's how you learn. They don't accept learning in a loving way for themselves, okay? This reading's gonna end soon, all right? I do see you being okay with the situation. I don't see you feeling like sad at all. I see you feeling very confident, actually, Cancer. So this 7 of Pentacles energy, I do think that there is there's a reconsidering that's going on, right? They told me to put that back. If cards fall out and I put it back, it's because my guides tell me to put it back. Okay, so let's have a look at this 7 of Pentacles energy. All right, what do I see you doing? Queen of Wands reverse. So I see you kind of, you know, taking back your power and healing the parts of yourself in which that you have given up your power, or in which you had low self-confidence, okay? I see you kind of working on yourself, working on having confidence in yourself, working on having the confidence to, some of you guys, to leave. And if you want to leave, it's justified, okay? It's justified. All right, what is the 7 of Swords reversed energy, the Ace of Pentacles? You're now seeing an opportunity that was hidden, right? But it's through you gaining this confidence that now the universe kind of opens up this opportunity, and there's more to come with this opportunity. Like, I feel like it's supposed to be something that shocks you because the Tower is sitting right underneath you, So it's supposed to be something that, not that it shocks you, but it's supposed to be something that you don't see coming, because that's just how that's the way that it's going to work for you, right? So what is this Tower energy, the Two of Swords? I think you're realizing how you have been kind of in two minds, how you have been indecisive, and how your indecision has actually worked against you. Like, I think if you guys are indecisive people, or you tend to listen to what other people think, you're really realizing how bad that has done you, like, or how negative that could have taken you down a really negative path. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are protected, right? Like, you're protected from anything that could go wrong. So if you felt like you were trying to move forward in this connection and it wasn't moving forward, right? And it wasn't moving forward, you could have a revelation, or something could be revealed to you that about this person, right? And they could be a fire sign, right? Or earth sign, or even a water sign. So something could be revealed to you about this person that will make you understand why it was taking so long, or why, you know, maybe for some of you guys this is over, then why it had to end, because they were hiding something, right? There's something being revealed, definitely, right? The Lovers here. Whatever this realization is, it frees you up so good. I mean, you're in a good mind space and heart space. You're in a good space. King of Swords falling on top of the King of Swords. You are in a good space. I really feel like whatever it was in this connection that you used to put up with before, you're not putting up with anymore. Okay? And when the King of Swords shows up in your reading, especially more than once, but when you see the King of Swords show up, it's a wrap. Like, the way things were before will not be the way things are moving forward. The King of Swords, when this shows up in any area of your life, you will never settle for less ever again. Like, you will never, ever, ever, ever settle for less. This king demands excellence, and he doesn't stop until he gets it. And that's you guys realizing your value. Some of you guys are realizing your value, right? Your actual value. And you're like, you know what? I don't actually need to put up with this, right? Or, you know what? If this person, you know, wants to, and they keep showing me the Emperor, because I feel like there's something that this person's gonna do this week. It could be really nice, right? But I feel like even if it's really nice, if you're used to this person kind of being unsteady, whatever, you're not gonna get swept away with it. You're gonna take it, right? But you're not going to get swept away with it. You're going to analyze the situation, and you're coming into this place in a more empowered place. So you're going to be dealing with this person in a very equal way. Whereas before, I feel like you kind of gave this person a lot more power than they deserved. I think now you're looking at them, the two of you guys, as equals, which I think that kind of needed to happen. If this situation is going to work, you have to see them as your equal. Okay, I don't think it's an issue with them seeing you not as their equal, but I think it's a situation with you not seeing them as your equal. And if it's going to work, you have to see this person as your equal. Now, I feel like I just shot a lot of different messages to you, because I just think that there's a lot of things happening where you're reassessing. Something is revealed, right? The Seven of Swords, something that was hidden is now revealed, right? With the King of Swords, a major truth, Cancer. I wish I did extended, because I would totally hop on an extended reader right now. But a major truth is being revealed to you this week, and or in the coming weeks, right? And moving forward, you're not going to live life the same way at all, ever again. I don't know what this is, but you are not putting up with anything like this ever again, or anything, because everybody's in different dynamics. Some of you guys, your relationship isn't that bad, you know, their person isn't that bad, but, you know, maybe you just, like, this person was reflecting to you your confidence issues, right? But either way, you're not putting up with that stuff anymore. So that's what I have for you guys, Cancer. I hope this made sense. I hope this resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm the Spiritual Barbie. Thank you to all you guys who have liked, commented, and subscribed to my channel. I love you guys so much. Thank you to you guys who have booked personal readings with me. It means the world to me. I probably won't be taking too much. So if you want to get one, you should get one soonish. Because I think in the future, I'm probably going to shut down my personal readings for a little bit. So if you want one, I would try to get one soon. Or just wait a few months. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys, Cancer. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye-bye.